Nick, my man. So congratulations on having twins.
Thank you.
Dude,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
what is the secret? What is the secret of having kids, dude? You like, what are you doing? Other people aren't doing?
It's just love. It's the aura. It's the essence.
Are you? You said it was planned. Are you gonna still keep having kids? Are you shutting it off?
God willing, man. You see, if God sees it that way, then that's what I'm gonna keep doing.
Have you ever considered helping for people who need artificial insemination? I'm saying like there's a lot of couples who are trying.
Organic sperm bank.
Dude, I mean, listen, you're incredibly handsome. You're incredibly, and most importantly, you're incredibly potent. You're so potent. What is it? What is the?
Big fan.
Thank you, Queen. I love you.
The phone's okay.
Thank you.
What is the going value?
I can't put no value on this price.
Hey guys, we have another video today, and this time it's about Nick Cannon. But before I continue, please like and subscribe. So let's begin. Here we have Nick. He's in high spirits, enjoying himself, of course, typically positive attitude, but he's extra happy because his kids have grown to 7. He has just had 4 within the last year, and all his kids are with 4 different women, mind you. So yeah, he's playing. He's a player. But he's doing this under the guise that God's letting him. Now, whether this is true or not, it's not my place to say. But I'll still give my point of view, starting with those listing out his current chronology of kids he has. First, he got twins Moroccan and daughter Monroe with ex-wife singer Mariah Carey. Then you got son Golden Sagan and daughter Powerful Queen with model Brittany Bell. Next, you got this pair of twins, Zion Maximilian and Zillian Herr, with professional DJ Abby De La Rosa. I think she's a current partner. And then you have his 7th, Zen S, with model Alicia Scott. So there you have it. That's Nick's growing tree. He's pretty stoked about it. But, you know, there are some lessons you can learn from this. And the first one I've noticed that Nick is what you can classify as a high value guy. I mean, through his multiple skills ranging from acting, radio and television hosting, comedy, songwriting, rapping and DJing, he has amassed a net worth of over 30 million. So that's quite a good pretty penny right there. And with that, you know, he can set the standards for the woman he dates and deal with. It's either for them to accept or reject it. But you know, women, through something called a time-honored tradition of hypergamy, they're not going to do that. They're going to jump for this dude. So this leads to my second point, with the exception of Mariah. Because of hypergamy, you know, these women, whether they are unknown, yes or not, their status would have grown quite big. I mean, Abby was some breedy person. She has some show, but not the recognition as it is. And Alicia, she was on Wild and House. She was a guest. That's as far as it goes as it relates to these women. But by attaching to him, the exposure is like a financial windfall, because it's going to increase to brand recognition, more events, and future whatever earnings and capacity they can earn money. The best way, as many women know, is to get a guy they really like, is to become a baby mama. Now, my third point of this leads to my third point is this. And especially for these other 3 women, it's their intentions and character. It says a lot, because Nick Cannon is a public figure, so just through social media, you know what he's about. You know he's not rapping it out in bed. You know he got lupus since 2012, and on top of that, the brother says he ain't getting married. But these women still mess with him. And it shows to me that these women overall, are still happy to chase and hook up with guy they know fit the mold of, you know, 6 foot tall, 6-pack, 6 downstairs, and all that money. You're still going to go for him. So even if they have to carry that label of baby mama forever long, you're happy to do that. The guy even states it in a podcast as from an excerpt on Newsweek that, hey, look, I know I'll never be in a relationship again. I know I'll never be married again. I don't want to have to answer to anybody. I want to be by myself forever. So he stated it there, and I'm pretty much sure all these women didn't know this. Like, after he left Mariah, and I think he said that Mariah, if he was to get married again, it would be her. Now, I think he was a fan of this lady because he was young, and I got the impression that it's kind of what she said goes, but hey, it is what it is. And this is where I have to take a dig. I kind of dig at Nick for. I got to differ with him because overall, while you have attained its resources and value, with you not practicing, reproductive discipline and everything, bro, you leaving these women who eventually, as much as they might try to portray otherwise, they're going to want a commitment, eventually a marriage. And if you're not going to give it to them, they're going to get it somewhere from some other guy, a nice guy out there, a good guy, and he's going to take on the title of a stepdaddy. And I'm not so fond of that role for various reasons. But, for men who have taken on this role, it comes with a whole barrel of issues. The drama between the parents and yada yada yada. So, it's not something I'm actually for. And, with all said and done, I'll say this. Men, especially men, but women also, if you know at the end of the day you're not fit for a relationship, you don't want to have children, just practice sexual discipline and don't sleep around. And if you do, wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Now, Nick is not like any other celebrity. They're a bit eccentric. I mean, Shaq even said he doesn't want to refer to that anymore. But, I believe his idea of saying, hey, God is allowing him is his way of saying having kids is a miracle since he had this lupus diagnosis. With all said, I hope that his life turns out very well. But I hope in the same token that he kind of just take note of what he's doing, because being a guy have multiple kids, being that busy isn't easy, and essentially you're a part-time dad. So hey, that's my point of view for today. Again, guys, please like and subscribe to this video. Until then, bless.